Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Pirillo, and I am streaming live in this location, my Intel Micro Studio, because I've got some Intel hardware next to me that I bought on sale. It was the Pixel Slate bundle that was available very briefly, but it gave me an opportunity to finally get a Chrome OS device that I felt was within my range in terms of a budget, and not needing too much hardware, needing just enough, and not wanting to spend too much. I found this was the sweet spot, $500 for a Google Pixel Slate, the Google Pixel Slate keyboard, which is just as important, and the Pixelbook pen. This one, I'm not sure I'm going to use all that much, but it kind of came with the bundle, so I had no choice. Either I could have, avoided the deal altogether, and I wasn't inclined to do that, or I could have just picked up the Google Pixel Slate for like $440. So the difference was like $60 to get everything, and I'm like, okay, I'm jumping in. I haven't had a Chrome OS device since the Pixelbook, and I returned it. Not because I didn't like it. I really liked it. It's just I could not justify the price. The hardware was perfect. It's just the price I couldn't justify. This price I could justify. Absolutely. The reason I'm streaming in this location specifically, because I know everyone likes to see me in my little play shop. First of all, I did not want you distracted by all the awesome Star Wars-ness around me. You just have to gaze upon my amazing Shadow Trooper hoodie. Second of all, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a live broadcast hosting the Intel University Game Showcase. And there's an award. I'm not going to show it to you, but it's basically a whole bunch of universities got together, submitted games, there were judges, and tomorrow we're going to announce the finalists and awards. It'll be happening in this Twitch channel, which is pretty cool. So I'm very glad they tapped me in a day and time where everyone's working remotely, and we all kind of have to do this public distancing. I don't want to say social distancing because, we're all, interconnected this way. So it's going to be happening here, and I wanted to test a few things with audio. You'll hear, potentially, music in the background. In relation to my voice, I want to make sure the volume is where it should be because I want to play music in the background tomorrow. We've already done a run-through, basically a run-through of what what will be happening tomorrow. But I wanted to go an extra step and actually try a broadcast with viewers. I also have to say, take the music down 10%. It's already at 5%. Okay. How much? -5? All right. Thank you. This is why I'm doing it. You let me know. I took it down just a tiny bit. Happy to take it down a little more if you need me to. The second mic thing I have to tell you about, you might remember from the old live.pirillo.com days, the desktop mic that I had. I had a couple of them. But the one I'm talking about is specifically the AT2020 that I ultimately switched to and had been using for the longest time as my desktop mic. Well, the stand that I picked up, which I think was separate from the actual mic itself, broke when I was transferring it from my Play Shop studio to this Intel Micro Studio. And I've basically got the microphone laying down. It's kind of... Here, I'm going to do something. I'm gonna what do they say? Break through the fourth wall here. I'm going to show you what it looks like right in front of me. Don't laugh. Please don't laugh. I appreciate you not laughing here as I pull up the photo here. This is what it looks like laying down in front of me. So it's literally laying on the desk. So I have to be careful not to bang the desk, place anything near the microphone, but it's working. If you can hear me, it's working, and I'm happy to say that. So this is kind of a test, as well as combining it with the whole unboxing thing. If you watched last weekend's, or the most recent Geeky Weekend Show and Tell, you already knew that I had this Google Pixel Slate bundle. It's just that I wanted to unbox it sooner rather than later, and so that's what I'm going to do. For people who are interested in specs, because I know you are out there, I'm not, and I know that sounds kind of weird, to hear, from someone, opening up boxes filled with hardware, but to me, the reason why I got the Google Pixel Slate, first of all, had to do with Intel, being inside, and kind of biased, but that's the truth. I was saying that, a decade ago, long before I was working with Intel. But primarily because Google's been making optimizations for Chrome OS specifically in relation to touchscreen tablet types of devices. And so I've been watching that at a distance. The price came down. The software update seems solid enough. I'm like, I'm jumping in. So this has got the 8th gen Intel Core M3 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 64 gig solid state drive. Some might argue, why didn't you go for the faster processor? Because it would have cost more money, which is fine, because you get a faster processor, you get more features, you get more functionality. But in terms of my usage model, like how much am I going to get out of it? I couldn't personally justify it. Now, if I was like a total power user with hardware, pushing it to its limits, doing like a zillion different things on this thing, or planned on doing that, yeah, I'd probably gone with the Core i7. But this was the perfect bundle for me. It just goes to show you that, you know, it's great to have a variety of options in the marketplace, because inevitably you can find something that'll fit you. I just clipped my nails today. Again, I'm going to be doing a presentation, like, officially for Intel. This is not an official Intel video, right? I'm doing it during work hour time. I got it cleared through my manager and everything. But I'm doing it here because I'm going to be testing what this sounds like and looks like for tomorrow. But I clipped my nails, because inevitably I'm going to be holding something up for tomorrow's stream, so I wanted to make sure. That's like the number one rule. Like, this is the number one annoyance. This is what unboxers who you know, show you hardware and stuff, and they show it to you up close, and they don't bother trimming their nails. Oh, I stop the video. I don't care who it is. I don't care. Like, and by the way, that's not just with people who do hardware stuff. Like, people who do like Star Wars toy reviews and stuff. If their nails are not clean, I'm out. I am out. Don't show me your hands. if they're not trim. I'm not saying you got to go get a manicure or anything, you know, unless you're a man. Man. That should have been a He-Man, you know, monster, right? The Man-E-Cure. And he worked at a salon. And he had sharp nails. Huh? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Huh? I would not have purchased that figure as a kid. So here we go with the unboxing. As I mentioned, though, I've got to be careful with the mic in front of me. Just gonna do this. See, it's not so much what's in the box. I feel that's me. I know I'm like an outlier as far as this goes. It's what the software does that enthralls me. What does that sticker say? It says charge before initial use. Oh, okay. So it looks like I got to charge it before initial use. That's kind of a nice thing to have right there up front. You don't normally see that sticker. That's a nice point to make. Here we have, I'd assume, the instructions. Get to know your Pixel Slate in French, if you want. I do not want. Do not want. Yeah, no box fart on this one, Liz. I am disappointed in that, but I'll forgive them. We have a USB-C to mini jack or headphone adapter. Very nice to see inside the box. We also have the USB-C cable. This is possibly one of the things that I wish it was, I guess, less annoying. Like, we've got white accessories, which is nice, but unfortunately, as I will show you, the Pixel Slate itself is not white. They're probably saving money, I know, but I wish these were black to match the actual device itself. This is a AC adapter. I'm checking to see. I can't tell. Oh, so this may be a fast charging 15 volt. Yeah, maybe a fast charging adapter. I'm not sure. I didn't, honestly, I probably did the worst thing ever, and that is just bought it without like reading every specification or every review on the planet, just because I knew I wanted it. I knew enough about it to know that I wanted it, because I want to play with Chrome OS. Ooh, woo! Look, you can see me. That's what I see. Yeah. Can take off the. I don't want to power it up. This feels bigger than my current iPad. Smaller than the big iPad. Lightweight. I mean, hefty, but not like too heavy. How do I get? Okay, so is there a pull tab? That's the pull tab. Okay. There's an actual tab that has an arrow that instructs you to pull it, but it's kind of getting caught on its backside here. There we go. Right. That is an ample screen. Front-firing speakers. Oh, man. There's a USB-C port on both sides? USB-C on both sides. Okay. There's the keyboard connector. I will open that keyboard right now. Webcam, as well as a front-facing cam, too. Where is that front-facing cam? Over here. Opposite of the G. Very clean hardware design. like I said, like out of all the Chrome OS devices out there, I feel this one was the right one for me. I'm not sure if there's anything else in the box. At least it doesn't seem that way. Over there. Wow. I'm excited for the software updates, people. Sometimes that's all I need is a web browser. Honestly, on the average system anymore. Depends on everybody's use cases, but it seems to get me 99% of the way there. Heck, even with Apple Arcade, you know that Apple Arcade thing that you know I was kind of excited about. I ended up canceling it like after 2 months because I ran out of time playing to play games. Just don't have the time. Or if I am playing a game, you know, it's probably on the PC here when I'm streaming, or possibly just a quick pick me up, put it down. Heck, I haven't even been playing on the Switch lately, and I bought that from Dennis a while ago. I've got to. Okay, is there an easier way to open this thing? After one's cut, maybe I shouldn't have cut my nails. Maybe I should have waited to cut my. I got a lightsaber pin here. My sound effects, by the way. Is that gonna? Oh, there we go. Okay, got enough in there. Sorry. Did that hit the mic? Did that sound bad? Okay, I still can't. Do I have any? There we go. Scissors. Oh man. I'm not in my normal spot, so I don't have my tools at my that I normally use at my disposal. Okay, here we go. Looks like there are. How many orientations do you have with the Slate? In the keyboard. Let's find out. Okay, so we got it open, or at least the cellophane's off. Let's go ahead and place you over here. Blind Gamer Steve now following. Well, thank you. All right, here we go. Oh, it's got instructions as I pull it out. Oh, there's nothing else in the box. Literally nothing apart from the keyboard. Nice. I'd assume there are like probably printed directions and instructions in here. It says connect, fold, slide. So you can adjust the angles there at the top. Circular keys, I do believe backlit as well. Let's go ahead and slide that off, throw it into the box pile. And it's over here. How does it turn? How does it work? See if it magnetically slaps into place. Yeah, this slaps. All right, is it gonna hold on? Is it secure? Is it? Okay, where is it? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out how to. Is that okay? So there you go. So there is a bit of. And I did notice this in the reviews too. There's some sliding around, like it's not exactly even lined up and kind of solid in place. But it's not bad. Okay, so how do I? Now it's first I couldn't get it on there, and now I can't get it off. Wait, so how does it? Okay, so if I pull that back, okay. Okay, yes, I can do that. Okay, but how is it? Wait, how does it? Oh, I see. It's not like the iPad where you fold from the bottom out. It's like the Google Pixel Slate where the top slides down, yeah, onto the table, and you can slide this part down. So this part's magnetic here, and so you can adjust the stand. That's what was throwing me off. I was trying to adjust the bottom part. So you can pretty much get it at every angle. I'm not sure if that's going to work well for like lappability, but it'll work well enough. Let's see here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the keyboard, this part here, I can see how some people might have complained. I don't use these types of devices on my lap all that often, but specifically the hinge, there's probably too much give in the hinge if there was an issue with the hinge. But most of my 99% of the use case, anytime I use my iPad, which I have next to me. Let me go ahead and pull that up like it's software. Give you a comparison. This is the smaller iPad. A knock around, really. Let's go ahead and do it this way. So, iPad, 10 point whatever. I don't know. Smaller, bigger. So, yeah, heavier, but not that much heavier. I know I'm the only person who wanted specifically for the software. So yeah, I think this will be ample. I've got to charge it. By the way, look, a trackpad. with a detachable keyboard that's a trackpad and a backlit keyboard and a tablet that's constantly getting updated with new software. What? Oh, it's magical. It's been available for a while. Oh. But I can't show it to you, apart from just having shown it to you, because I gotta charge it. The good news is I happen to have a USB-C cable connected to one of these monitors that is also fast charging. Wait a minute. I've got 2 USB ports. Can I charge in both? Let's find out. If I catch fire, or something catches fire, we know we got a problem. Did it go in? How do I know if it's charging? Can I tell if it's charging? That's a microphone thing there. Is it the same? Okay, I have no idea if this is going to... I probably should read the directions. No, it went in. Okay, click. But how do you know if it's charging? There's like no charging light. Oh, yep. Got a charging light. Yep. Okay. So now I kind of want to try it on the other port, but I don't want to tempt fate because, like, what if that is like the port that says, don't charge the power? Don't stick in the power! Not on this one! But that's cool. Honestly, if they both... Okay, now I gotta know. So I may have broken it. Hopefully there's no iPad fire. That isn't a mic port. Dude, it charges on both sides! You know how cool that is? Like, instead of, like, just one side, you know, where you got a cable over here. Have you been in a situation where, like, dang, dude, I wish the cable port was on this side because it'd be more convenient and look better. Well, you can plug it in on both ends. That's wild. Oh, that's cool. All right. I like that. And I also like the fact that it didn't catch fire. Huh? Can't always say that. So yeah, that's the unboxing of the Chrome tablets. Very, very happy to have this. Very, grateful that I caught the tweet. I can't remember where it came in. I have a really weird tweet stream. I get a lot of information, but that was one that was like, that's too good to be true. Like, like it's on a website that you've never heard of before. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But it was on Amazon. And it was a package deal. I'm like, whoa, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna bother, really spending too much time with this, the Pixelbook pen, because I'm not sure if that is really interesting to anybody at all. Can't remember. Did this come with a stand? Because I don't think it attaches to anything that is connected to the Slate itself. Find out. I don't think it does have a stand though. But the good news is, it comes with a battery. Yay! Sorry if that hurt your ears doing that close to the microphone. How do you get it out? The cool thing about the pen, it's got a flat bottom. So flat bottom pens, you make my rockin' world go round. So it stands up on its own, so you don't need a stand per se, as long as you don't knock the table. I can tap the mic, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and lay it there. I just don't see myself using it all that much. I think, if anything, if I can find... Actually, I know. Star Wars, or Disney has, like a website that Jedi likes pulling up on the iPad. Not so much on Diana's Chromebook. She's got an older Chromebook. That one was super cheap, too. That one was like $200. That was like 2 years ago. She doesn't use it all that much. She's primarily, as far as a computer user is concerned, she's primarily on the phone. So, there's like a coloring page. So I wonder if Jedi could use the pen to tap around to color the different areas. So, we shall see. Interesting. Which OS is it? Chrome OS, baby. Don't knock the... Did I knock the table? I didn't think I did. If I knocked the table, I apologize. I'm opening drawers here. I'm trying to stay away from the mic as much as possible. So you hear that these can't really be used as computers. That's a lie. It's got a CPU inside, like in RAM, memory. It's got storage, a keyboard, a screen, input, output. It is by definition a computer. This is where I get agitated. This is where I really get agitated. I don't know if you were being sarcastic, but it's every bit. It's a hell of a lot more of a computer than my first computer. That is for sure. Hey Earl, good to see you. Glad you could pop into this live stream in my creaky back. Is the microphone picking that up? That's my back. Seriously, I think I need to get it looked at. Not the chair. Chair's not moving. Oh, you guys think I'm lying. I'm not. My back is. So that's really, I guess, about it. I thought I was wrapped up before, but I guess this is the truth. I am wrapped. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, we're going to be streaming the University Games Showcase, the Intel University Games Showcase for everybody to watch. And so if it pops into your feed that that's what I'm doing tomorrow, now you have context. You can't just say, well, Chris, I had no idea you had this particular Google product package thing. Well, then you should have watched last weekend's Geeky Weekend video thing, which I'm trying to do every weekend. And wait until, like, 2 weekends from now, because that's like the May... Well, actually, should I do a video on May the 4th? I've got some stuff coming that specifically Star Wars stuff for May the 4th. Yeah, maybe I'll do one. I don't know if I'll do that on Twitch, though. I don't know if I'll do that live on Twitch. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it here with a different background, like a Star Destroyer background or something like that. Perhaps do a 2-week review. I don't really do computer reviews, though. This is not, by the way, this is not a product recommendation. It's just me showing you what I bought and why I bought it. I'm not recommending the product. I can't necessarily recommend the product to anybody. I can only tell you what it is and why I might like it and what I'm using and why. Not specifically making any kind of product recommendation. But I'm happy. I guess that's all that matters, you know. I wanted to play with Chrome OS for the longest time, like on an actual Chrome system. And I just like how Google does it, like with their hardware. I know a lot of people slag Google for what they do in that arena, but it's the software that makes it sing. That's why I'm happy. You put a good hardware inside, Intel. You put good software on the top, you know, and magic. So can't have one without the other. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap. Not like music. Because is the music still playing? I can't hear it. I don't have headphones on, so I think it's playing. But I'm not actually going to rap because I can't keep a beat. I am going to say bye. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And may the Force be with you.